Assalamualaikum, and we gather here in our forum discussion. So we are going to discuss about does social media leads to suicide? Yes, I'm here with our magnificent panels. From on my left, we got Dr. Zulaika binti Zuhairi, which is our Minister of Health, and also we have our psychiatrist, which is Dr. Amin Nazmi bin Azman. And on my right, we've got Zarin. She's Insta famous for your information. She's also the social media influencer, which is Zarin Nazira binti Zahari. And we've got our beautiful Dr. Datuk Isalina Huda binti Zakaria. She is the head of Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commission Monitoring and Enforcement Division. So yes, we all know that we when we talk about social media, we talk about cyberbullying. Yes, we all know that cyberbullying is defined as any form of harassment, of bullying, which occurs through any technology devices and electronic communication. So, social media nowadays, and when we talk about social media, it's talk about suicide, the relationship between the suicide. So it's a new phenomenon. But as you guys know that suicide is the leading cause of death worldwide. So we are here with I have mentioned our panels. We'll discuss how does the social media leads to suicide. So Dr. Anjulaika, do you have any opinions about suicide related with the social media?
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you to the moderator for the question. Okay, so there is a worrying increase in suicidal tendency among youth in Malaysia. In National Health and Mobility Survey 2017 notes that the trend among those aged between 13 and 17 had increased by 10% in 2017 compared to 7.9% in 2012. So, the same study also showed that the depression rate among youth in that age between 13 and 17 is 18.3%, where 1 in 5 has depression, 2 in 5 from anxiety, and 1 in 10 suffer from stress. So, many individuals who attempted to commit suicide or die from suicide were affected by several factors. So, the factors include history of attempted suicide, suffering from depression and mental illnesses, substances and alcohol, also chronic disease and loneliness. And according to WHO or World Health Organization, suicide is among the top 10 causes of death in the world, and is the second biggest causes of death among those aged between 15 and 29. So, WHO also notes that every 40 seconds, someone would die of suicide around the world.
Wow, every 40 seconds,
Yes.
someone would die because of suicide. It's very it is important for us to be aware about this, because every 40 seconds, it's not a bit it's not a small thing. I mean, it's very important for us to look after this. So talking about suicide, yes, we here with Miss Darin. Yes, last month it was attempted to suicide and went viral through social media. I saw the news. So can you tell us what drive you to kill yourself?
Okay, thank you, moderator. My name is Zarin, or people know me as Zizi. I am an influencer of food in social media, and I have 5.5k followers in my Instagram account before. So I usually do the video on the famous food. Um, but some people like my video, but some they hate my video. They say that my video look bad and disgusting. However, I still get a lot of offers from the famous food companies. So the haters usually they leave a bad comment on my Instagram page. I look all the comments, and I feel I doesn't feel anything because I take all the comment as my motivation. So so the comments didn't affect me at all. So day by day, the haters become bigger. So when I look all the comments, I lost my confidence. They said that my body big and my skin dark.
So they are body shaming you.
Yes, and then but I have to continue doing all this video because because this video can help my finances, since I am a student that always need a money. And then after a month in this situation, I feel like I feel so bad because everyone doesn't like me. Everyone doesn't want to talk with me. I doesn't have a place to share my problem, and then I become a silent people. I become a silent person, and I love being lonely. And then my family begin to realize my changes. They see that I can't even study. I doesn't eat and sleep. So they send me for the treatment because they saw that I hurt myself with a knife. So before anything become worse, they send for the treatment, and I have to stop my studies and complete the treatment.
Oh, it was it's pretty sad story, and I knew that you've been through a lot, and
Yes.
yeah, you're getting stronger, right?
Yes.
Yeah. If okay, talking about suicide, she's attempted to suicide. What do you say, our psychiatrist? What do you say about this?
Okay. She commit suicide actually, but she didn't die. So
Yes.
thank God. So how do we psychiatrists handle this problem? Yeah?
Yes.
First of all, we will pinpoint life events that make you depressed, such as in your cases, which is the moment when you read those comments and you felt like you lost yourself
Yes.
in those comments. So that is where your life started to get around 360, yeah. And that is where we psychiatrists will pinpoint. That is where that is the main spot, the main thing to change. So to change your idea, to change your thought, to adapt and to accept your what happened, so that you can change to a better person. And then next is to this is how we treat depression. Next is to set realistic goals. So your goals is that you want to achieve more followers, yeah? Am I not mistaken? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You can actually, instead of setting those type of like achieving a lot of followers, you can set goals like you can change it to more you should more and you should more focus on your fans, not on your haters. Yeah, maybe you can say that haters can make you a better person, but too much haters won't do any good. Okay, next is identify distorted thought. Distorted thought here means exaggeration, or when you make something problem big. Such when, yeah, some people may say that the problem is small and all, but maybe in your case you see it is something that disturb you every day and every single day. So identify it, and yeah, you should when you identify the thought, it can actually relieve you, so that you can actually reduce your depress. That is why visiting a psychiatrist is very, very important, especially to someone who want to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Because not everything that say a psychiatrist say is true, but you can take what they say, what they want to tell you about, what they want to tell you, so that you can change to a better person. And last but not least, you should develop new skills, such as you just I've been informed that your YouTube was blocked, right?
My Instagram was deleted.
Your Instagram was deleted, so you can just change it to
Ada social media.
yeah, other social media like Facebook, yeah, more. We have a lot of social medias, yeah, a lot. So you can, like, maybe instead of
Focusing
eating,
on
on what
Yeah.
you can just expand your talent. Just like maybe you can focus on tailoring, so you can just show your fans that, okay, maybe I sew this kind of clothes, show them, promote them. You can also contribute to your finance. So okay, I won't talk much.
So, sorry, did you undergo this treatment?
Yes.
Also, you use the method that is suggested.
Yes.
Okay, talking about social media, yes, of course, it's involved Instagram, it involves Snapchat, it involves YouTube. So we brought here that our beauty Datuk Kristalina from MC department, right? So what do you say? What do you think? How does social media is a platform for people to commit suicide?
Okay, and so from what I see with Ms. Narin's case here, for information, under the section 305 of the Penal Code,
Yes.
is an offence punishable by the offence of committing suicide by persons less than 18 years of age. So the offender could be sentenced to 20 years in prison and a fine. Okay, so in these cases, MCMC has set up the center, which is we call Network Security Center, called NSC. So we have the best team to conduct monitoring activities related to internet network security from time to time. So with this NSC, it can serve as a referral center that promotes security to create a safe and secure environment among its users. So we can prevent the fake accounts to make the harassing comments, yeah, and it will also increase the level of consumer confidence, so the quality of service can increase through the many various programs run by NSC.
Oh, how does the improvement when the security implemented? Is it working?
Yeah, it's working because we have identified many fake accounts from past year, and we took the step by closing these fake accounts.
Oh,
It's nice.
that is good. Back to our Dr. Juju. Yes, I'm sorry. You're famous with Juju name. Um, as you can see that what is the initiative that can be taken by the government or any NGOs to help those who are wants want to attempt suicide or killing themselves?
Okay, so we from Ministry of Health provided mental health services in some health clinic nationwide, and over 200 physicians were at hand to do health inspection and also interventions. So, for those people that face mild health mental issue, should seek counseling from a doctor at a government or private hospital before see a psychiatrist at a public hospital. This will help decrease the psychiatric service in public hospital and allow major cases to be given to the needed attention more quickly. So, the mental health need to be categorized into primary, secondary, tertiary, and also hospital psychiatric care. It is not just about the increasing numbers or the quality of the psychiatric and clinical psychologists, but more importantly, to have an effective continuum of care and facility with both public and also private sectors that are working together.
Also, there is the few initiatives that can be taken. Okay, so I'm wondering. I'm really attracted to talk about how's your presence, how's your present days, how's your improvement after the treatment, how's your life now?
Okay. After getting the treatment, I feel much better, and even though I had lost more weight,
Yeah, I can see that.
during the treatment, my family always came to support me, and it gave me a new strength to face this life.
Start a new life.
Yes. Now I have stopped doing all the videos, and now I am learning to get along with people. So because I wanted to expand my contact and being nice to everyone.
So your what about your activities? I mean, did you open any accounts or do you do other videos again?
Or not, I stopped all the videos.
You stop doing what terms? Mukbang. Yeah,
Yeah.
mukbang. The eating videos.
No, I
Shows.
have stopped all that thing.
Oh, it helps you by stop.
How,
Yes.
how about
What do you do after you stop all the shows?
Mhm.
What do you do to gain your income?
I started to work on a small shop. That will help me
You work.
a little.
I've been wondering how about your fans or the people who love watching your videos, how they react to this?
Every time I go outside,
Yeah.
there are some people
That recognize you.
that recognize me and come and ask me why you stop the video. I only answer that I have a personal problem, so I can.
You want to keep it secret?
Yes.
Better keep it secret. Okay, so back to our psychiatrist. What is your tips to avoid people or ourselves or myself to kill myself?
Okay, thank you, our moderator. Okay, there's a few tips. First of all, find ways to handle stress.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes. I think
quite helpful, right?
Stress.
Yeah, like you can improve your self-esteem, you can improve your self-worth instead of asking who am I, what benefit I am to the society. Find ways. Yeah, one of the ways is that if you don't find any, you can just visit any, as what Doctor has told, you can visit any psychiatrist that is qualified by the Ministry of Health. Next, take a good care of yourself. Get enough sleep. Most people don't do this. Enough sleep.
Yes, let me be
admit-
honest. No.
Yeah, me too. Get enough sleep, eat well, and exercise regularly. It actually helps a lot in your daily problems. Next is reach out to families and friends, like what Zarin did. She reached out for her family instead of ignoring them. She actually took account of their presence and she accept their opinion to go to psychiatrist. Get regular medical checkups. Never ever skip your checkup. That is very important, because when you skip a treatment, you might left out, and then the depression may grow bigger, and you will end up commit another suicide.
Okay, I will be taking your advice.
Yeah.
May I interrupt?
Yes,
Hi.
sure.
So I'm going to add some facts. We've been acknowledged that cyberbullying, harshing comments, committed this suicide
Yeah.
in social media. So there's other reasons why these people committed suicide caused by the social media. Okay, so we recently heard the news about the girl from Sarawak.
So
Okay.
she's using Instagram to have vote.
To determine her death.
Oh my God! So
Yeah.
people voted her to.
To death.
Oh.
She asked people to vote for her death.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't you think that the
Ui.
people thought this is that was just a joking or?
So we don't know what's the cause of this girl want to die, but we work with the police to investigate this case. So we want to know if the people that has elements to make her die. We don't know these people joking or something.
Because I'm also Instagram users, and I know that the story section has the voting
Yeah.
voting palette, right? So yeah, it's quite surprising because they using the girl used that palette to kill her to gain
Determine.
voted to determine death. I'm sorry. I'm okay. So yeah. We have listened to your words and okay. So Zarin, do you want to ask something to one of our panels, like MCHE department, or our handsome psychiatrist, or also Dr. Juju?
Okay, can I ask?
Yes.
Not you lah.
Ah,
but
yeah.
I want to pinpoint a question.
Yes.
Okay,
Sure.
Doctor, according to you, you have set a lot of psychiatrists, undoubtedly, around 200, yeah, 200 psychiatrists to clinics to help people with depression. So, I've been wondering if what are the government initiative so that people with people who commit suicide, or they won't go to a psychiatrist, and they won't say like, okay, I have problem, and then I see that the psychiatrist should go to people, should go to the community and seek for those who have suffer depression, so that they won't commit suicide. So what is the ministry's opinion about this?
I think it is a good idea also that the psychiatrist should go to
Community.
the community.
Society, yeah.
Yes, because maybe at the school we no at the school the students take test to what we call to measure their anxiety, depression, and so on. So the school counselor notes that a few students have depression, anxiety, and other thing. So from that the students that suffer from the depression, anxiety, and stress, their name will be sent to the psychiatrist, and psychiatrist can come to the school and what we call it, to talk with the students.
Oh, Dato Irsalina, I want to ask you about the fake accounts or any regular accounts. I mean, does the MCMC can detect the offensive comments in the social media?
Yeah, we have the best team, like I said earlier, the Network Security Center called NSE. Yeah, we can identify those harassing comments or people in the social media can report it to us, and we can take this action further.
So the offensive comment or harass comment is determined or described by the people who reported, not the security taking the job by itself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Zarin, did you aware about this? Aware about the
Social media
the social media can relate to the suicide?
Oh,
Did you realize that you attempted to suicide last month because of social media? Did you realize it?
Before I get depressed.
During the depression process,
I think I realized it.
you realized it.
Yes, because I feel like I am not myself.
Doctors, so there's no medicine, specific medicine for people who are having depression, or they just went into go to the counseling or get advices from psychiatrists.
Yes, doctors also provide some medicine to the patients, but more importantly, they should go to the psychiatrist for their treatment for their mental, not also depend on the medicine itself.
Yeah, because you know why? Medication actually does not cure your problem. It actually help reduce your it help you reduce your depression or anxiety. That's all.
Also, it's like reduce headaches.
Yeah. You cannot depend 100% on medicine. That is why you should go and talk to your psychiatrist about your problems, what caused you depression.
So did you take any medicine before?
Yes, and it doesn't affect a lot for me. So I go to psychiatrist.
Oh, yeah. It's a good.
At your private account? No.
So you didn't private your account?
Yes, because I want to gain more followers.
Yeah, because it would be easy for
Yes.
people to follow you,
Yes.
but so you didn't put any filter on choosing follow your followers. Oh, okay. So that might be the reason why
Yes.
those fake accounts follow her. So yeah, so you notice that fake account put the harass comment on your comment section,
Yes.
or did your friends also comments offensive comments?
No.
So your friends support you.
Yes.
Okay, like our secretaries and also Dr. Juju said that we need to be with people who loved us, who supported us, who care about us. So yes, we come to an end. I just want to say that I am honored to be with our great panels and Insta famous. Don't forget to. I hope in the future you will do eating videos more and more and more because yeah, I think it's a good stuff. Um, yes, good. I will be the first follower. And okay, so as we can conclude that suicide is caused by the cyberbullying through the social media. So it is a serious issue because it's like a form of bullying. It can has a long-term effect to on its victim. So since the technology continues to become increasingly a big part of our life or even our children's life, like we see that our children using the phone. It's like our phone devices is very important. We conclude that people should have more awareness about this, and um, for those who are affected by the depression, by the anxiety, we are very uh, encourage you to meet or visit counselors and like psychiatrists, Minister of Health already provided uh, many programs, initiatives to help those who are needed. And our MC also did a good job to prevent, to help, to delete it, everything, harass comments and fake accounts, and also account that been reported by the Instagram users or everything. That kind of help. That kind of method is really help those who are affected. So. Um, and like I say, it's not a small thing. We all should be aware, and that is the end of our forum today. So I want to thank Dr. Zulaika, Dr. Aminajmi, and Miss Zarin, and also our head of Malaysian Communication and Multimedia. Thank you so much.